Inquisitor, the 30 defense, combat only, ultimate Ironman. With the full Inquisitor's armor set in his possession, a new main goal is at hand. Acquire the Inquisitor's mace and complete various sub-goals along the way. His journey continues today. Last time on Inquisitor, we achieved 9,000 Kraken kill count, conquered our first hard mode Tob kill count, let our clues despawn not once but twice, received our first Inquisitor armor duplicate, the second Inquisitor's plate skirt, and last but not least, achieved 800 Phosani's nightmare kill count. There we have it, task complete, 193 Kraken. We'll take a look at the loot log, 14 Sanfews serums this task, and it didn't track all the Kraken for some reason. Oh well. That is the amount that I got. The current stack sitting at 262. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finished our 3-day run of Deadman mode. We have 18,000 points, and that is enough for all of the new cosmetic kits that I want to have on the account. So I played on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today is Monday. And yeah, honestly, I did have quite a bit of fun running through Deadman mode, though that last breach that I sent yesterday on Sunday really sent it home for me that, yeah, these suck, so I'm just gonna call this my Deadman mode. Now, I would sort of like to get the teleport, but I've already made my decision, and I'm happy with the 18,000 points in the cosmetic kits, so I will no longer be rocking the fake max cape, the cosmetic Major Arena 2 max cape. I will be rocking the Deadman mode one. Yeah, we'll see that in the future when it is available. Anyways, back to the main game. Yay, 65 million hit points XP. So after traveling on the Quetzal transportation system that we unlocked last episode, or maybe 2 episodes at this point, we have a brand new hard clue step. As you can see, talk to SOAR leader Pitry at the top of the Hunters Guild. Well, guess what? The Hunters Guild is not closed. We have one hunter, and all we need to do is climb up this rope and we can talk to SOAR leader Pitry. So yes, this step does not require a hunter level. All it requires is that you've completed the Children of the Sun quest. That is a full 6-step completed, and that is garbage. Oh, magic compound, no way! Don't know what my voice did there, to be honest. 6 total Sanfews serums that task. It was actually 10 total Sanfews serums that task. I realized this only counts for the 72 out of the 173. Elite clue? Elite clue? Incompletable! A quick 4-stepper gives us a master. Is it completable is the big question. It is possible. Very cool. Captain Bruce outside of the Shazian Crypt. That looks completable. Very cool. So I just finished a Smoke Devil's task, and I'm going to see about getting the bolt pouch back, as I collected 120 runite bolts over that task. We ask, what about ammo? And we purchase it for 1,500. We open it up, and we see the runite bolts and the adamant bolts. Very cool. Toss those in. Extra ammo. Can we drag these up? Ooh, that's super cool. So what I'm gonna do now is go open some Soul Wars crates, actually. I'm gonna stack up, I don't know, maybe a few thousand of each bolt, since we now know how to correctly use and discard the bolt pouch for the ghost storage. And of course, we have an additional 2 slots which we can store extra bolts in the future, should we get any more. And there's the pet. Very cool. We continue to drop things over. 33 Spoils of War. The total lifetime zeal, 3526. 1776 zeal tokens. Beyond that, I definitely got that under rate. Oh my god. Oh, look at him. Yeah, I'll keep this guy for now. And the final Spoils of War gives us pretty much nothing. We drop those. So we got a bunch of blood runes, bunch of death runes to sell, bunch of arrows to sell. Let's check the bolt pouch. After combining the adamant bolts, you can see that we have around 3,000 adamant bolts and 1,600 runite bolts. And that prepares us for the Chambers of Xeric that we might be doing during UIM bingo. And we take a look, 50 Spoils of War, almost 1,000 blood runes, 2,600 nature runes. That was completely unexpected. And we got our bolts. Good pulls overall, to be honest. and we still have 1,200 zeal, and the main account made 1.8 mil. Yeah, it was 40 crates. That's wild. I totally missed that the first time around. Here we go. This is a big kill, number 450. Superior Slayer monsters have been defeated, as you can see right there, 450. Well, we said sayonara to our pet. It was a short amount of time, but we spent it together well. We now send the 3 wilderness hard clue steps, and we will fill in the rest with one of the other 4 hard clues that we have left, and then we gear up for our next Kraken task. I have made the executive decision to leave the bolt pouch on the ground, as you do, but more importantly, to drop the Kraken tentacle off of the account. I have a very strong feeling that I'm going to be able to assemble the noxious halberd from Araxer in the future, so camping the normal whip for Theater of Blood for now will be fine, and worst comes to worst, in the future, say we can't actually make anything from Araxer, I can just get another Kraken tentacle from Kraken. It's not that big of a deal. Eel 4-stepper, another Cyclops head, number 2. It's never unique. That is a look of all time. What was I saying in the last clip? Oh, that's so funny. Here it is, a big moment. 9,500. Kraken kill count. Dirt. And with that, the 3rd Kraken task, beautiful Sanfews serums, has been completed on this journey of bingo preparations. And that Sanfew drop actually puts me over my goal of 400 Sanfew doses. So, you might notice something in my inventory. A spare trident. This makes me want to do something that I told myself I probably wouldn't do ever again, and that is return to the wilderness. You see, I wouldn't mind stacking up some super combat potions in preparation for bingo as well, and that is of course what the wilderness bosses drop for us. My initial thought was to go to Barrows and attempt to get a crush weapon, the Torag's hammers, the Verax flail, or the Darok's great axe. Remember, we can't use the Quizmaster. Bye? No! My stale baguette. The initial plan was to go to Barrows for elite clues as well as those crush weapons. Remember, the Guthan's War Spear may have a crush option, but it is controlled and therefore we cannot use it. But the goal of Barrows would be to get a crush weapon to bring to Venenatis, which provides us with Diamond Bolts E, as well as a chance at the Fangs of Venenatis for the crossbow upgrade right here. Additionally, the super combat potions would be super nice, and a mass amount of blood runes, which would be impeccable to grab. So with depositing these Sanfews, we have 398. Never mind, it's not quite 400, but that's close enough. So it is time I consider what I do next, as we still have a week and 5 days until bingo starts. 20 zeal tokens for some blighted supplies. All right, we talked to Rick and we asked to buy an escape crystal. 75,000 GP, we'll buy one. This will allow us to teleport at level 30 wilderness or lower, the same as a ring of wealth. So fun fact, we can actually equip the escape crystal in the ring slot. So I swapped the left click option to teleport, so once I run down to level 30, I can simply click teleport and escape. This is the Callisto setup. You will notice I'm missing the escape crystal. We will not talk about what happened with it. I'm gonna MVP anyways. May as well go full hog. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't. That's unbelievable. Oh my god. Oh, main's dead. 101 damage! Alright, well, at least that's a PVM death. Well, that's awkward. I hope that didn't lead to my Venenatis luck. I certainly did not expect to get Claws of Callisto when I went to Callisto today. Well, those are completely useless, as we already have our Ursine Chain Mace. We have no need for the Claws of Callisto, so they will be out. Extra money. The new risk is as follows. We ended up getting our escape crystal back. Let's head back up. Oh, and this is how we're looking. Oh, man. That was exhilarating. I mean, it's a Saturday. I 100% expected to die, and I probably should have, considering that bear trap immobilized me. There was a barrage caught on me, but it was like at the last moment, just as I exited. So the freeze was completely nullified. I think I lost like 600k on the main. Not a big deal. We survived on Inquisitor. That's what matters. I'm not gonna lie, that did not feel like I did 15 kills. It felt like much less. But yes, I think if I want to stack super combat potions, I need to do masses. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No escaping it. While doloing it is fun, in a manner of speaking, it's just not the optimal way to farm out super combats, which is the main point of doing Callisto at this current moment. Following Callisto, I went back to the cave to collect the incompletable elite clue, and I claimed the master clue here, which was completable, and I handed over the elite. Following this, I went to grab an incompletable hard clue and an easy and medium to store another master clue, since I'm allowed to start bingo with a stored master clue. Yet another dust battle staff on our adventure for the heart. We now have 6 dust battle staves and 6 mist battle staves. A 4-step casket and a 6-step casket is going to be another magic combo. Interesting. And with those items out, a full 6-step casket is going to be another master. Potential. The master will be a drop. We cannot get to Miscellanea and Etceteria. That is in the dungeon right here in this Miscellanea expansion area. Unfortunate. Who knew that the same hard clues would stack like that? Very interesting. Superior 455 will give us nada. July 28th, the day of the UIM bingo draft. Now, if you don't know what a draft is, it is essentially the day which all of the team's captains choose their players. I was the round 14 draft of the Icing Cream Enjoyers. A lot of lovely names coming out in the UIM bingo this time around, I will add. And generally on these draft days, following the draft, teams will hop into voice chat to get acquainted with one another. Unfortunately, my shadow play decided not to record the Discord audio this time around, nor my desktop audio at all. Love it when that happens. But I happened to get an elite clue while killing abyssal demons, of which it was incompletable. All this to say, there was a very funny bit that unfortunately I cannot use due to the Discord audio being dead. Thank you, shadow play. Smart PKers, man. Smart PKers. Now, how are these PKers smart? They actually posted someone up at the northeast exit, which is the exit that is closest to singles. Now, would I have survived if I just ran to singles and ran south? I definitely would have stood much more of a chance, I can tell you that much. It was a 69 kill Callisto trip with the 807 boys, and I think I lost maybe 2 of those super combat doses. That's a big drop. Jesus Christ. Black Dragon Mask? Ain't nobody got time for that. So should be 2. Nice. In short, these tasks are comprised of doing a Barrows run with 0 prayer points and not allowing the melee-oriented Barrows brothers to hit you. And of course, we spec'd out Carol as well. And of course, that is all of the Barrows combat achievements completed. It only took over 2,500 KC. 50 kills at Barrows resulted in an Aram's robe skirt and a Carol's coif. Today is the 31st of July, and apparently the Dragon's Medallion was added to Purdue. Oh. And to Callisto Masses I went. As you can see here, we saw a tyrannical ring. We collected a bunch of super combat doses. 28 in this instance. We also saw a hilt, which was pretty cool. And I'm not gonna lie, in these 10-man Callisto kills, the boss just melts, and it is fantastic for supplies. And not just super combats either. We also get super restores as well. I seem to have misplaced the clip, but I ended up getting Claws of Callisto in the mass. They were promptly alked. And I made a discovery of sorts, or I guess came to a realization would be better verbiage for it. With the removal of favor, the minecart system on Korend became available to combat-only accounts. And in short, the minecart system essentially allows me to access all of Current. This essentially means that I no longer need to carry around the Xeric's Talisman on me. As long as I carry around coins to take the minecarts around places, they cost 20 per trip. So I moved all of my clue scrolls to the Ferox Enclave, and friendship ended with normal spellbook. Now Arceus spellbook is my best friend. The next master clue from Watson is to talk to Fallow, and unfortunate, we cannot get the Barrow's gloves. Yep, and that's pet number 3. I don't need to check the log. You guys know what it is. Oh my god. Come on, man. I mean, thank you for the pet token, I guess. So while 2 Kraken pets in one task is pretty crazy, we now enter an exclusive club of 5 digits. 10,000 Kraken kill count has been achieved. That is very cool. And that is that. Kraken task completed. We are officially over the 400 Sanfew doses that we wanted for bingo, and we're also over 100 super combat doses, which means that we are prepared for bingo, and we have 5 days until it begins. And the Kraken log, 4 pet Kraken now. I don't know. That's orange. But as they say, all RNG evens out. Actually, I think I just say that, but you know. And there we have it. We are now rank 4 Kraken. If we go rate for the mace or overrate, I believe, we'll most likely be in contention for rank 1, but I don't know these 3 individuals who are above me, and who knows, maybe they're also actively killing Kraken. And that is 8,000 Sanguinesti staff charges. We will toss in 18,499. We are set for hopefully all of bingo. That costs just under 16 mil, and we have 111 left in last man standing. So at this point, my team and I agreed that I should start the 6 hour into the competition with a Kraken task. So I set up for that and proceeded to log out for 3 days. So this is a little bit awkward. I was hoping to leave off with the last clip just before bingo, take a few days off and come back for the start of bingo, but today is August the 7th and we have the Deadman rewards, which apparently I should have got my points, but they're not here. Do I have to like log into the Deadman world or something? Ah, okay, there we go. You've been granted 18,067 Deadman points. Okay, back to the main game. There we go, very cool. All right, drop the Karambwans, buy the cape fabric, and we buy the weapon scroll. So, as you can see here, we can only actually get 2 of these items, Volatile Nightmare Staff and the Void Waker. Hopefully we'll have one of these in the future. So I think, use it on Nigel. Yes. Give it a trim. Oh, he's trimming armor and weapons. That's very funny. So maybe one day we will see the use of the weapon kit that we just bought, but our cape has been trimmed. We take a peek. That actually looks really cool in my opinion. Hell yeah. A little brighter than before, which is cool. Imbued Zamorak cape, Deadman. Wicked. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another UIM bingo. Here I am on the UIM Summer Showdown 2024 board. We have all the team names on the left here. I'll scroll down so that you guys can look at all of that. I am a part of the legendary Icing Cream Enjoyers with Trout Cooker and Sarens as the captain and co-captain respectively. And just like past bingos, we have 6-hour leaderboards, MVP leaderboards, challenge leaderboards. We jump over to the board here and it is in the shape of a beach ball, just like it was last time around. And you see that on the left here. On the right, you see all of the tiles and the point values and what you can do for those specific tiles. When you see low values like this, it is most likely per experience point. And here we have the collection log page. If you get lucky throughout the competition, you get a drop. These items will count for points that go directly into the main score of your team and not a tile. We're talking the actual team points, which are over here, as you can see, these big points, for example. These will obviously reset when the competition actually starts in around 6 hours from this point of recording. But yes, the bottom of the collection log here, there's a few things that I will be in contention to get. We have Kraken Tentacle and Trident of the Seas. Could get the Kraken pet on this task. I am allowed to do the Kraken boss as a 6 hour leading into the competition. I just have to be very specific on how I update my temple, the OSRS tracking website. Then of course, I'm gonna be doing Phosani's Nightmare and the Nightmare for the majority of the bingo, so we will see if we can nab ourselves a piece of Inquisitor, or better yet, an orb or the mace. We have a legendary tier calculator, which I will definitely be using throughout the competition by our Captain Trout. Thank you, that is very cool. We have the top secret section, which just essentially cuts down what we're each doing, and that's that. Let's hop in to some bingo. I am excited. The Icy Cream enjoyers, let's go. I mentioned 6 houring into the competition. Now, what is this and why does it work? A 6 hour, also known as a 6 hour log, is the process of logging into the game and remaining logged in for a full 6 hours, at which point the game will kick you offline. Logging a 6 hour is essentially tricking the website into believing that you did X amount of progress in 5 minutes. Now, how does this work? In the instance of Ultimate Ironman Bingo, the competition began at 8 p.m. EST. What this essentially means, and by following this handy graphic on screen, this means that you would essentially log in 6 hours before the competition start at 2 p.m. To be honest, you'd probably want to start a little afterwards, just in case if the website crashes. So we'll say 2:10, and you'll play till 8:10. So in this instance, you would log in at 2:10 and game your heart out, killing bosses, gaining experience, whatever you plan on doing in this 6 hour period. And after this 6 hour period has elapsed, it is now past 8 p.m. The competition has officially started. You will update the website, in this case, Temple OSRS, and this creates a data point on their website. What creating this data point does is essentially says that in the past 6 hours, you've done nothing. Following creating this data point, you would then log out and update your temple again. This needs to be done within 5 minutes. Now, during this 5 minutes, you can do additional activities. For example, another kill if you can fit it in, or extra experience. But the kicker is you need to update your temple again within 5 minutes of logging out. This then creates another data point following your 6 hour, which logs that past 6 hours of progress within that 5 minute time span. In a pinch, that's a 6 hour. But why would someone want to log a 6 hour, I hear you asking? It is very simple. For a placement on a leaderboard. It's for the sake of competition. And the Kraken task is completed. We are 3 hours, a little over, 3 hours, 5 minutes in. Let's go see what our next task is. I have great news. Kraken task completed.
Yay.
Holy shit.
This is massive.
Congratulations. How many Sanfews are we talking?
Plus 10, so it's 40 doses.
Yo.
Nice.
Okay.
So you might have missed in the prior clip due to the team's chatter, but I got a Smoke Devils task, and while I'm personally done with the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil boss, this boss is actually worth some points on the bingo board. And when I went to go scout the boss out on my main account, I saw that there was someone there. Now, I can't actually hop from this world, since that counts as logging out. If you log out during a 6 hour, it's no longer a 6 hour, you have to stay logged in. So when it came to attempting this boss for its uniques and its points, I only had one option. To ask nicely. What did you guys think I was gonna crash him? I'm an Ironman. Ironmen are free worlds, didn't you know? Yo, this guy's so humble. He said he'd give me the world.
Let's go.
What a legend.
Yes. I want to see the chat. How much you you're sweet talking this guy.
I'm like, hey man, I don't suppose I could yoink this world? He's like, I've been here, buddy. I'm like, I'm in a competition on my UIM, and I'm sort of locked to this world for a 6 hour. He's like, smile. Oh, okay, let me do this KC. I'm like, no problem, thank you, man, I appreciate it. Usually I would just hop. You say good luck, I'm like, aw, shit, man.
Damn, what a nice fella.
Most people are very reasonable when you explain the situation to them.
Buckle up, I have another explanation coming your way. Alting Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. Now this is something that I never thought I'd actually be doing on Inquisitor since I never planned on going back to the boss, but ever since the project rebalance, it's now easier than ever before. So what you'll need is a main account with a Smoke Devil's task, and the account needs to be under a -65 accuracy. The Cursed Goblin Hammer achieves this well, and of course the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil attacks with a typeless magical ranged attack. Therefore, you need to defend against that. So all the alt tank needs to do is attack the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil once with this Cursed Goblin Hammer and stand there, tanking the damage. The alt can make use of Phoenix Necklaces or the Redemption Prayer, and the second account, the Killer, is the one getting the KC, simply attacks the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. Alternatively, you can have a third account casting the Heal Other spell. Not essential, but it is nice and convenient. With a quick trip back to your player-owned house to restore your HP and stats, you can run back via the fairy ring. Oh my god.
Holy
That's
shit.
busted, bro.
Okay, late. I'm gonna need you on that alt as well. Please.
I appreciate your hard work. I get to eat dinner now.
Who's the
Multiplying.
guy up there in the corner? And Guthin's top and bottom.
Don't make fun of my alts.
Team's rolling up. Love to see it. These scenes are insane. Go away.
POV.
POV, you are Thermi Smoke Devil watching multiple people attack you.
Trying to figure out why you can't kill this guy.
I then came to a realization. My magic setup is almost double the DPS of the setup I was using. Yeah! Sanfews, let's go on flat 800. Bingo has begun. And after confirming that my temple was up to date.
Yeah, Inquisitor, you're good.
Cool. Another hard. Okay.
Let's go.
Yep, that is a hard casket. Holy sh.
Yeah, maxes should count.
Yeah,
Because,
if you're on ice, we love miners.
Stop!
Hold up.
Oh no.
Hold up.
I'm gonna get all the miners.
They're doing 21 million in mining, so.
Wow.
He forgot
Is
to
there
do
actually a
barbarian
thing?
fisting.
For Barbarian Fisting, you don't need to seed Dibber. Yeah.
How long has it been?
Barbarian
Last bingo is when it came out. We were talking about it in chat. No!
Oh my god.
No!
No shot, brother. No, bro.
Oh, there's the 6 hour. All right, will Watson pay out a completable master clue? That is incompletable. Unlucky. This has been tested by an 807, and unfortunately, this step requires the orb from Jorl. While I inevitably meet my demise by these rock-throwing trolls, you can see our Thermi KC. We gained 18 Sanfews serums, which is insane and extremely nice. That alting method is insane. Oh, and 5 hard clues, which is also extremely cool. So we are only allowed to bring in 1 of each clue scroll and the master clue stored at Watson. So this is the pile of clues that I brought into the competition. I got it from over there. And then the extra 5 hard clues that I got from this Thermi task are right here. So since we have 6 hard clues, let's send a hard casket right at the start of this bingo. I would have liked to have finished the Thermi task, but the 6 hour was over and Late had to go to sleep. That was my teammate who was tanking for me. And my main was not able to get a Thermi task to continue to tank for me. Sad days. So, with that said and done, plus 113 Thermi KC. Unfortunately, no uniques to add to the bingo score. Let's get a hard unique. Hard casket. Is it gonna be good?
Hello?
Ooh, Gothic Bracers. Is that an item?
It is God Bracers, right?
Yeah, God
Any-
Bracers.
But what did Gothic's bracers?
Oh my god.
Let's go. Yes.
Points! Woo! Alright, we begin the bingo with 800 Phosani KC, as you can see. We have 526 Sanfews serums, plus the 8 doses in our inventory. We have a bunch of super combats to use, which should make Phosani kills super consistent at around 11 minutes or less. Hell, maybe we could even get a new personal best if we're lucky. Our first sub 10. But the plan is to attempt to do 2 kill trips again. We're just gonna burn through the prayer potions, because even if we use all of these, we got some extra super restores from the Callisto grind we did, And I don't mind going through some of these, because after bingo, hopefully we'll be at around 1,000 Phosani KC. And at that point, it'll be time to switch up the content once again. All right, first Phosani at the top.
Loot.
Lord.
Ooh,
Yo! Yo, Sleepy Tablet, why don't you use that?
Oh, holy shit, congrats.
You get to the fight faster, right?
Uh-huh, yeah. Alright, I think that's where I call it for tonight. Let me set the stage for you. I'm pacing for a personal best, and I currently am infected by a parasite. Obviously, I have to force the transition to the final stage as I'm trying to go fast, and I'll let the clip take it from here. Come on. There's no way I just matched my PB like that. No, oh, come on, man. Oh, that was so disastrous. Well, we still have a bunch of tries, I guess. It's just so disappointing. And there it is. First sub 10. Oh, that is incredible. Yeah. Ah, that just feels so great. Oh, we sub 10 Phosani. This is massive. That's 20 seconds. What are the splits? Oh my god. That phase 3, the phase 1 being under 2 minutes is incredible. And the phase 3 blazing at 141. Woo! I'm not gonna lie, that final phase was slow. Usually I can clear those in like 20 seconds. I've had lower times if I'm lucky. Oh, massive. Guess that doesn't help, huh? Oh, yo, look at that. The Hauberk coming in duplicate number 2. I'm mainly happy because that is bingo points rather than the drop itself. That's another roll for the mace. Sadly, I miss. 827 KC. I'm halfway through my 6 hour. What am I supposed to do with this? So that was a lovely 52 KC since the last unique, and that is definitely undeserved. Much like our plate skirt we got previously, we have the Hauberk. We watch it despawn, and that is that. And I think I'd be remiss to not take a peek at the log, so we will go down here to the nightmare. And there it is. 2 Inquisitors Hauberks, 2 plate skirts, and I don't think the luck has updated yet. 827 KC, 1070 normal. I'm gonna mention it every time. That's right, you heard me in the last clip. I'm attempting a Phosani 6 hour. I have no clue what spurred this on. Perhaps it was the excitement for day 1 of UIM bingo. I explained 6 hours previously, so I'm not going to go over it again, but I guess it is worth mentioning that there is a 6 hour for EHB, which is efficient hours bossed, a competitive leaderboard, if you will, for team points in the bingo. I know without a shadow of a doubt that my teammates can put up a better EHB. However, I just wanted to put us on the leaderboard early. Alright, the double drop. We get an elite clue and a parasitic egg. The parasitic egg is points for the bingo. We love to see that. And the elite clue is incompletable. So that will go to Watson, and we have another chance at a master clue scroll. Oh, that's bad. And there it is, the 6 hour. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose 1 prayer potion, but that is okay. We've already sacrificed the short bow. And there it is. The 6 hour is completed. Oh, let's hope I put up some numbers. Yeah, the 6 hour didn't log correctly. So I was unaware that you had to update your data point within 5 minutes of getting force logged or logging out of the 6 hour. But even with that information, I did log in within that 5-minute point and log out again, which means that the XP updater plugin should have updated my temple, but it simply didn't. Now that I have this information, I am never gonna do a 6 hour again. That was a lot, and for it to not count, that hurts, man. To be fair, I'm not gonna argue to get it posted either. Main reason being is that I know other UIMs can definitely do more EHB than I can. So even though it might give my team a point or two early on, at the end of the day, it won't really matter. All right, I'm logging in just to record this clip. If you look at the timer down here, day 1 is a wrap. We are officially starting day 2 of bingo. We are currently sitting in 3rd place, as you can see right here, with 172 points. Okay, I know I totally should have recorded this earlier, but as you can see, we have 838 KC. This is one singular KC that I did that is counted for day 2, but on day 1, I did 37 Phosani Nightmare KC. And you can see the loot on the right side here, minus 49 adamant ore. And that additional 5 KC that isn't accounted for is KC I did last night before bed. Didn't record a clip for it. Oops. And that's the KC I'll call it at for tonight. 8:40, nice and round. So while it says it is 1 a.m. UTC right here, it is actually 9:24 p.m. EST for me. And honestly, generally, I'm not even gaming at this time, so the fact that I'm even online doing KC amazes me. Guess I'm just in it to win it. Anyways, see you tomorrow. So I figured I should throw in off of the top of this KC clip. I have disabled the weapons animation replacer plugin, which I used to swap my fire cape to the max variant, as I believe it was causing my input delay issues. That is the 2nd Phosani kill I've done since disabling it, and I've had no such issues. I've been dealing with this issue for a while now, and today it just sort of clicked that, hey, I remember when I installed the plugin, it said there might be instability issues. And, I mean, it took years to appear, but it happened. Holy, that was beautiful. Hey, another elite clue. It's been a minute. Is it completable? It is completable. I mean, it's a pain in the butt to get to, but it's possible. And there it is, looking at the timer at the bottom. We're at the end of day 2, or just about. I'm about to head in for another KC, but that is 27 KC on the day. We're at 864 KC currently. Started yesterday with 837. We just got more to do. We are currently sitting second with 541. A couple of tier 2 tiles, bunch of tier 1s. The brewskis. Oh, another parasitic egg. As you can see in the chat, there are 420 guards for this medium clue. Absolutely ridiculous, but we will get another master clue, and it will be completable, it looks like. Yes, it is. Very cool. So that is completable master clue number 2 for the competition. 4 total outside of the competition. I did want to note that I did that during lunch, so that was not time lost for Phosani. Damn. Quick click, bro. Holy moly. Holy giga damage. Big kill coming in, 890. KC, no good drop, but with this KC, that means we have moved up to rank 16 on the leaderboards. More ranks to come. And we can see that I am now tied for rank 15, actually. So I'll probably get rank 14 tomorrow. There's a very specific type of... What the f was that? So as I walk back to the nightmare here, we see a lovely 26 kills over here. And I did 2 kills before I went to go to sleep yesterday, meaning we killed 28 Phosani's nightmare today. I don't want to open all my clips with, look at the clock down here because the day's about to change. I feel like that's sort of implied at this point. It would have been 29 kills, but unfortunately I misclicked one of the sleepwalkers and then it just made me miss 2 out of 3 part of the way through, and yeah, it was bad. So it's 28 Phosani for day 3. Oh, and yeah, we're still sitting 3rd place. We've been bouncing between 1st and 2nd. Gotta stay on the grind. And with that kill concluded, we decant the last of the prayer potions, and that is all of those that we have left. I think that is the first time ever that I've ran out of prayer potions on this account. I'm fairly sure I've always had a stack. But after another kill, I'll say, one more kill, I'll have to death pile and pull out the super restores, as that is our only option left. And look, we're in the middle of bingo. We don't have any other choice. And that's fine. Remember, we got a bunch from the Callisto grind that we did for these super combats, which are also getting low. But we have plenty of Zamorak brews. I didn't click that. What the f was that? What the fuck? That is not how I wanted to get these super restores out of my looting bag. We start with 1250 super restores. Yo, it's 8 a.m. and we're the first team to black out the board. Woo! Bingo! There goes the final prayer potion. It's gone. It's done. Here it is, big KC 900 on the log in the game. Magic logs. And that's already 100 Phosani's Nightmare in the competition so far, and we are on day 4. Super cool. Shout out to fun conversations at the Feroxian Enclave. The final super combat potion has been drank. We're back to the Zamorak brews after this fight. While I clean up these prayer potions, we can see by looking at the timer at the bottom of the screen that day 4 is completed. We killed 30 Phosani's Nightmare today. If you add 4 to that count, then subtract 1, the kill we just did, because it is officially day 5. We killed 30 Phosanis today, and that is a lot more than I thought I was gonna do, to be honest. Yes, I'm very happy with that. I did 4 KC last night before sleeping, and then 26 today. Now this KC I just got is counted as day 5. As per usual, the sheet, we are sitting in second place still. We've been bouncing between first and second all day. Gotta have a little push soon. Take that first place and keep it. We are loving the competition so far, and I'm putting in a lot of work at Phosani. This is more KC than I've done in a short period of time, in a while, maybe even ever. So while I taxi on this sleepwalker here, you will note that on the Phosani's Nightmare high scores for Ultimate Ironman, I have now moved up to rank 13. I actually achieved this yesterday, but I was too tired to record the clip, so I did a lot of Phosani. I did 10 KC before I went to sleep. That's a lot. Wait, what? 946.20. Damn, I did that with Zamorak Brews. I wasn't even paying attention at the time. Wow, that is not bad. 940 KC, that is rate for another item, as we got the Hauberk at 827, 113 kills later. That's 940. We continue. Hope we see it before I run out of Sanfews serums. Day 5 completed. We have 24 Phosani's Nightmare KC as of this morning, and an additional 10 that I did last night, for a total of 34 KC. And at the current moment, we're still in second place. Holding strong, reaching for the top. I think the gap might have grown a little bit, but team's still very motivated. See what happens today, day 6. I will note that we have a couple of challenge times to add, while the top team has 1 left to add. The Sepulchre Relay. So I figured I should include this part as a way to sort of document the input delay issues I've been having, and provide the solution that I've used, just in case if any of you guys also have been encountering this really weird issue. So while I've said in past clips that disabling certain plugins helped, it really didn't at the end of the day. The solution that seemed to work, and I proceeded to use for the rest of Bingo, was reverting my NVIDIA GPU drivers back to version 552.44. The best way I can describe the input delay issue, and as you all have seen, is that when you click on the screen, there's a delay of 1 to 3 seconds before the yellow X appears and registers your click. I think old school RuneScape's movement emphasizes this issue well, and that's that. Is that 2 max hits? Damn. I think that's gotta be my fastest P5 ever. 9 seconds. That was nuts. I forgot that my control click use is broken and I drank like 2 prayer potion doses. No. Oh, well, that's Eldritch Orb number 2. That's a little unlucky. Could have got the harm or the volatile, but at least it's bingo points, right? Right? I'm actually really sad. I wish that was a volatile or something. Harm would have increased my DPS, but at least the volatile, I would have been able to make use of that shiny new weapon kit. Well, we pick it up and we drop it to the main, because what other use does it have? That was 140 KC since the last item. Tiny deserved. And that's the log. I'm fairly sure we won't see another item with the remaining Sanfews serums, but we carry on. I'm gonna be honest, this one is a bit painful to watch despawn on the ground as the orb. Oh, they're so rare, man. They're so rare. Not as rare as before, granted, but still rare. Oh, yeah, that's just what we needed. Oh, we can do a few more kills with that. Oh, I was so terrified we were getting to the end of our Sanfews here. I don't know why my voice is getting so high. Yes! Another elite clue. It's been a minute. Will it be completable? Pirate's Cove. It is not completable. We cannot get to the Pirate's Cove. That is a part of the lunar quest line. We can't take this ship. It is impossible. But that is fodder for Watson. Another Master Clue Scroll opportunity is incompletable. We cannot get the Amulet of the Damned. We cannot get Arclight or Emberlight, but we can get to the Catacombs of Korend. Unfortunate, to be honest. Goodbye, Master Clue. You tried. Oh, and a lovely little update here. We may be second place still, but we are the first team to Tier 2 black out the board. Love to see it. We're gaming. End of day 6. I think you all know how these clips go at this point. I have 10 KC on the tracker. I had an additional 14 KC between last night and this morning, and of course the early afternoon. I had to restart my computer and I therefore lost the tracker, unfortunately, but that is a total of 24 Phosani kills today. Day 6. And just like earlier, second place still, holding strong and hopefully climbing soon. I don't know why I said it like that.
So Gil, you're gonna wanna right click him and click look up.
Well, why am I looking up?
You're not Gil.
There's not even a skybox to look at.
Wait, but I'm confused. Why'd you tell me to look up?
You're not him.
You're not.
What did I do?
I don't know.
You don't know her, neither do I.
Nar? I hardly know her.
That's so bad. Why am I laughing at that?
People in other bingo calls, wow, they're such sweats. They're probably talking about strategy. I still use the term
What
no.
we're actually talking about.
We're making fun of Nito's accent, actually. Why? What the f? You click something onto the crossbow.
No, it doesn't work anymore.
What do you mean it doesn't work anymore?
It doesn't work. It hasn't worked
How?
in years, bro.
No, I literally used it.
No, it does not work.
It works.
Are you trying to use your noted prayer potions on the crossbow?
No, that doesn't work anymore.
No, it
Do
does.
you have,
No,
the,
it
do you
genuinely
have
does.
the easy unnote plugin that stops you from using noted items on anything but a bank? Oh.
Oh my god, you're a donut. You're a donut, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Elite clue. It is completable. Woo, it's completable. It actually is completable. I manifested it. Love to see that. Oh no. There's no more noted Sanfews serums. That is a terrifying thought, not being able to kill the final boss of the account. Whoosh. That's a feeling, alright. Oh, what do you know? Another clip of 35 million strength experience as we dwindle down the last of our Sanfews serums. And that's that. The final Phosani's Nightmare KC for now. We are out of Sanfews serums for the first time ever on the account, which is pretty bizarre to say. But the plan now is to, I guess, do normal Nightmare until one of my bingo teammates gets online so that they can help me finish this thermonuclear smoke devil task in a quicker amount of time and potentially get more Sanfews. But until then, I guess we'll hit up some normal Nightmare. It's much less points, but at least I'm still contributing to the tile. Also, I'm quite glad I charged my Sanguinity staff up so much because I started with 18,000 charges this bingo and we're under 1,000 now. Oh, cheeky Inquisitor's plate skirt. First KC back at the normal nightmare. Very cool. Alright, I did some very bad Slayer skipping while doing some normal nightmare. This is what the gear looks like on the main account for grabbing the aggro, and I just so managed to grab myself a Thermi task on the main. As I would have explained earlier, it is, of course, required. So, let's get some Sanfews serums. Oh, and of course, the inventory's full of prayer potions, and I'll just be camping redemption, essentially. It's as easy as that. A humble 3 kills, and we already got ourselves a drop. Now, would I generally do a Slayer task like this with my main tanking like this? I'd lean towards no, as I'd prefer Inquisitor to be the one fighting the boss in particular. However, these are desperate times. I need more Phosani KC, and therefore, we take desperate measures. Truth be told, for these Smoke Devil tasks, I would prefer to kill the little ones because I want the imbued heart, but again, desperate times. And there it is, the Thermi task is completed. We have a lovely 32 doses of Sanfews serum to burn up. Very happy about that. A small session to top off the Sanguinesti staff, as I practically ran out of charges with that last kill, and wouldn't you know it, we are 1 kill off. What a great time to run out of casts. 109 strength. Yeah! 1,000 Phosani's nightmare. Not going to lie, this has been a long time coming. Feels good, feels good. The Sanfew drop feels great, because that means I can just continue to kill the boss as well. This was actually my last Sanfew that I had. I'm completely out of my doses. As you can see, no Sanfews to be found here, only in the inventory. Historic moment. 4 digits. That looks incredible. Don't have to say much. 11 KC yesterday, 11 today. That is 22 KC on day 7. We got yet another Sanfew drop keeping us going. It's meant to be. We're meant to be killing Phosani. For now, we've dropped to 3rd. We have plans, however. We'll see how well this video clip ages with time, though. I have faith in the team. We have 3 days left, after all. Lots of points to be gained. Ew. Completable? It is completable! Yeah, let's go! Badass. Potential? It will be completable. Okay. I think that's the same step we had before. That's so cool. That is 5 completable elite clues over the course of bingo so far. There's a potential for a casket. In the final kill, we are once again out of Sanfew serums, and we have no Slayer task, no backup. So we are off to normal nightmare until we get Sanfews from there. Oh, how did I get big bones? Day 8 is over, concluded, finito. I killed 15 Phosani today using up the rest of the Sanfews serums. This is a singular Sanfews serum I got from the normal nightmare. I need another to do a Phosani kill. And we have 23 normal nightmares so far today. Well, I guess as of yesterday now, because we've ticked over to the next day. It is now day 9, and we are in second place. We have our final board set, as well as a stretch goal. It's time to lock in for the weekend. The one guy that says good luck gets the drop. I gotta try that tech. Day 10 completed. We have but one singular Phosani KC because that is all the Sanfews serums we had allowed for. 39 normal Nightmare KC, and of course we had some Nightmare KC last night. I don't really care that much about recording it. As for the leaderboards, we are right on first places, but we're close. We're getting really close. The plan is coming together. Everyone's gaming. This is great. I truly feel like we stand a good chance. But for now, I have more Nightmare to pot. No!
Oh my god!
He's out of the game.
No, they're dropping like flies.
Guys, you know if you die, that reduces the chance to get a purple, right?
Oh.
Oh,
They increased it. Damn it.
Just not bring a T-bow for the majors. Like T-bow for majors, Jad, I'll be laughing, but it's just
Sanfews,
Huh?
let's go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Phosani's nightmare, here you come.
I can do a kill, let's go.
A fitting way to end the bingo. I got an easy clue that had 6 cooked trout in it.
Hey.
He's with us.
With us in spirit.
Yep. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is bingo concluded. My tracker is absolutely busted because I got a Sanfew drop and was able to do 2 additional Phosani KC for a legendary total of 4 Phosani KC today. If we take a peek at the final standings, you can see we finished second, unfortunately. Taking the silver trophy, the silver medal. I'll admit though, overall, I'm happy with the bingo though. Did a lot of work, put in a lot of time. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite close out Pro Gamer to tier 5 for the segment bonus, as well as the tier 5 tile bonus. But at the end of the day, that probably would have only given us an extra 30 or so, 40 points, and that wouldn't have put us in first. So GG's to all the teams, and this is the highest I've ever been able to place in UIM bingo. So huge shout out to the team, Trout and Sarens for being captains. Gotta admit, Max dominated the 6-hour leaderboard. I'll put his name on screen because I don't want to butcher it, and I'll link his channel in the description down below. Absolute madman. We posted challenge times. Shout out to the teammates who did challenge stuff. I respect it. And if we take a peek at the team progress on the left side here, you can see that I posted 140 normal Nightmare KC and 221 Phosani KC, which I actually think should say 222 KC. And I did log out before the bingo ended, which means my data point should have updated. But again, at the end of the day, won't make a difference. We are the silver trophy holders.
Where'd Trout go?
Wait, Lyfe? What? Go to the middle of the desert? No way you're gonna...
You're gonna be here before him now.
I just have a pic of you. That's fake news though.
Get back here, Trout. He's here.
You got a hop world still.
Wait,
but...
what world?
Bank account was 1 tick behind us.
What is this, bro?
Let's go.
That's so good.
What is this? The question mark, bro. The random guy. Who's that? What? Guys,
What?
please let me record. Whoever's not in the friends chat.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, look at them.
Holy smokes.
Beautiful.
That's crazy. Last but not least, I wanted to take a look at the MVP race, as this is generally a metric I use to see if I shaped up to the round that I got picked in. So I was picked in round 14, which is this slot I've selected right here. I placed 17th on the team, which for a team that went this hard in the bingo, I still think is pretty good. I'm happy with the overall contribution that I did, taking everything into account, you know, restrictions compared to everyone else. Yeah, super fun bingo. I am out of supplies. Hey, thanks for watching. I'd like to give a thank you to the channel members who, with their monthly membership, support the channel. Hit that join button below the video to find out more. Another long one, eh? Well, we made it through it. UIM bingo was a lot of fun. I find that it always is. Though it sort of sucks we're out of supplies now. Well, I've got some Slayer to crack on to. I'll see you in the next one.